Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, it's early morning actually, but we haven't done very much. So we're just getting ready to go out, and I'm looking through my comments. As I always do, seems I spend a lot of time looking through comments, and actually I do read them all, or try to read every single one, and I respond to those that I feel need some response, or deserve some response, or require, however you want to look at it. And I just looked at one here, and let me see, what is the subscriber saying? I'm sure that he won't mind if I say his name, but there's actually no need anyway. He's talking about the fact that some of the other bloggers are saying that the Philippines is unsafe. Well, that's because now recently there's apparently an Austrian man. I haven't seen any of this myself, but hold on a second. So I haven't seen any of these reports myself. And I know that there was an American expat. They're all white expats and all married to Filipinas. So he wants to know what my take would be on that. Sorry, I had to click off there because Beth is in the middle of a machine gun telephone call. So what this man is saying, this subscriber is saying, is what is my take on safety in the Philippines. My belief is that there is nowhere in the world that is safe. Nowhere, no possible place in the world that is safe. We have a little girl who is incredibly brave that we call Baby Jane. And she has it may seem like it's unrelated, but she has a disease which is called osteogenesis imperfecta, and it means that she can easily break a bone. Now, is the world safe? No, it's not. This little girl was watching other children play with a skipping rope, and when they put the skipping rope down, she picked up the skipping rope, tried her best, and broke both bones in one of her legs. Is the world safe? No, it's not. I'm 78 years old. If I walk outside now and I fall, I might break a hip, and I might break a leg. I might actually have a stroke. Somebody warned me yesterday, it seems like yesterday, but then things do seem like yesterday to me, because when you start to get older and you start to do very long days at work, then sometimes the days go into another. I used to say, that guy, he doesn't know what day it is. Well, here I am, and actually sometimes I don't know what day it is. I certainly, since my watch broke in the Philippines, I haven't bothered to have it repaired. It sits somewhere, a fine timepiece which just needs a very cheap repair, and I could know the time. It doesn't seem to be very important now. How does this all tie in with being safe in the Philippines? I know that there will be people who think globally, and this subscriber pointed to the fact that both of these people who were killed execution style, and from that he concludes that this was a paid hit. Should I be afraid of going out? How can I be afraid? How can any of us be afraid? In my mother's day, she used to say, well, anybody can walk out and you can get hit by a bus. That was always her that was always her way of gauging the danger that we all live in. We could go out and be hit by a bus. That's why, of course, on a lighter note, she always used to say that I should have clean underwear on and without any holes in it, because what would happen if I was killed or nearly killed by this bus and shunted off to hospital, and oh, horror of horrors, the nurses would see that there was a boy there with holy underwear. Can we live in fear? Can we ever live in fear? I don't believe that we can. Every one of us is in danger all of the time. My brother died in his 50s. He was a man who lived life to the full, helped everyone who ever asked him, and punished those who tried to make a fool of him. He was a guy who would punch you out if you started to get too strong with him, and would give you the shirt off his back if you needed it. He died in his 50s. He had a heart attack. He was dead before he hit the ground, as they say. As my mother might have said, well, he was dead before he hit the ground. So are we safe? No, we're not. And are we safe? Yes, we are. That's one of life's paradoxes. Yes, we're safe. No, we're not. Or, no, we're not. Yes, we are. Take your pick. And if you live anywhere in the world, if you live in America right now, it seems quite likely that you might go in to pick up your child at school, and some crazy lunatic who has a collection of 500 assault rifles may be on his way in to take out a few kids who he is offended by. There is no being safe. You go along, you do your job, you help as many as you can. In my life, I've now reached that point where I try to help. I mean, that's become our mission, and we do that every day. Now, does that mean that, oh well, you probably will be all right? You're known in your area, in your community, as being a helper, and you help. For someone who goes around, apparently, shooting people execution style, do you think that he will care that I just helped his neighbour? No, because he's probably a little bit crazy. Well, a little bit more than a little bit crazy. And he will do what he wants to do anyway, what he is led to do. So, if this is affecting you coming to the Philippines, think again, because even if you live in what you consider is a safe, controlled environment, the UK, Australia, America, it's not controlled. It's controlled by forces which are beyond your understanding and beyond my understanding. There is a giant, great plan, and we are all part of it. We're all twigs or leaves on the same great tree. Now, I can't live in fear of being killed. And anyway, doesn't that beg the question, when you're shot in the head, do you hear the sound of the bullet? These are all impossible questions to answer. We don't know when we're going to die. We don't know what the day will bring. You might die in your sleep. Don't be afraid of dying. Dying will take care of itself. It will happen to you without your help. So, I feel for, my wife is about to hijack the video, but I'll just finish what I was saying. I feel for the family of the two men that were killed. I feel for them. I sympathize with them, and would never in any way try to trivialize or oversimplify the reasons or the way that they were killed. But the rest of us are living and must live in as good a way as we possibly can. That's all that any of us can do. Otherwise, there are so many things to be afraid of. After this video, I will find my catch-22 and I'll read out Yossarian's list of things to be afraid of. It goes on, and actually, as long as you have a light way of looking at it, it's quite funny. Now, my dear, what?
Yeah, there's no other safe place in the world. Everywhere, whatever country you've been, there's some massacre, some killing. But just be extra careful. There's a precautions. At the same time, always ask for protections. Always ask God for protections. And always you can find happiness and safety for inside yourself, right?
It's the only safe place.
Yeah, that's the only safe place. At the same time, I'm just glad my pimples now is trying to go away. Trying to die.
Back to reality. And another thing, you're using my razor.
Because
why do you, in all of the razors that you can choose, you have to choose mine?
That's different. That's other one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, let's finish about my pimple.
Why would we all want to focus on your
because
pimples?
my pimple in the other few days now, this few weeks, it's been past week. My pimples is getting bigger, and I said to Terence, and Terence says, stop using powder, baby powder.
Stop loading crap onto your face every day.
So I said to Terence, we have an argument. I said to Terence, it's not all about the powder, because I'm using powder since I was a kid and until now, right? Because Nana is just the one that can afford. When we go to church, we always put baby powder. So now. So I said to Terence, it's because we sleep so long. Because what happened now? We got an Wi-Fi now.
Now you got to listen to this now.
Yeah,
listen to the reasons why this girl has pimples.
Yeah, we got Wi-Fi now in the house, right? So all day, let me finish. All day we're out in the road. And then when we came home around 5 or 6, 7, after that I edit the videos and then uploaded it. So I edit and then upload. That's why sometimes I sleep around 12 or 1 o'clock. So there are really times that we sleep middle of the night and then get up. If I'm not finished, I get up around 5 or 4:30 and then edit again, because at the day we're gonna be in the road, always been there, So I said to Terence, it's not about that I put powder on my face, but it's because I sleep long. So I said to Terence this week, right? I said to Terence, by 9 o'clock, whether it's finished or not, I'm gonna sleep, because I'm going to see, I want my pimple to die before I go to Boracay.
And what time did you go to bed last night, my little angel?
Around 10:30, right? I said,
right.
Yeah.
So much for saying 9 o'clock. Whether I'm finished or not, I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, because I didn't upload, because we came home. We came home a little late, right? And so.
But honey, that's our life.
Always. And then I have a little chat of Nani. That's why I'm a little bit late. So I said to Terence. Terence says, it's already 9 o'clock. Sleep now if you want your pimple died. And I said to Terence,
actually, I didn't say if you want your pimple died. Okay, let's be quite clear on this.
You said that. You said you got your time now. You sleep now. And I said, yeah, I want my pimple died, but. I just finished one video. I need to upload even just 4 or 5. So I by 10:40 I said, oh, I need to. I look at in the mirror and I said, you pimple still a lot. I need you to die. So I'm gonna sleep.
She looked in the mirror and said, oh no, my pimple didn't die.
Yeah, so we're gonna go
this
now.
This is my
Please
razor.
comment,
I'm
and
telling
subscribe.
you, this is my razor.
Again, safety is very important, and you need to be safe. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about.
Honey, that's so profound.
Yeah, just always be extra careful. At the same time, always be watchful.
Always be watchful.
Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, thank you so much. And yeah, my pimples is getting away.
And this is my razor. I'm telling you, this is my razor. I recognize it's a blue one.
Let's go, darling.
So we're going out the door now, okay? And we have to meet someone who apparently is not on Filipino time and is already at our tortoise waiting. Emily, we will be there. Thanks for looking in. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe.